You have this incredible song, Weird Club, out right now. Where did this concept come from?
So I feel like Weird Club is like being in my aura for like years, like subconsciously. So when I started touring years ago, I used to always like call that space there and then, whatever venue I was in, I was like, "Hi guys, I'm Lyra. I can't dance. My diction shocking. I sing like a banshee and I talk like this. Welcome to the Weird Club. Whoever you want to be tonight is a-okay with me. This is a safe space." And I always just started like, "Welcome to the Weird Club," and I just kept saying it. And then in January, I was like, I don't even have an anthem for my Weird Club members. So I was like, it's time to write her. So it kind of came out of that. It's kind of subconsciously always been around.
I love it. It's a complete bop. It's co-written with Anna Krantz. Did you guys just sit down and sort of flesh it out and she came up with a beat for it? How did it sort of craft itself?
So I had the idea for a while, like just in my voice notes, the she, he, they, them, carry, you're one of us. So that's been in my voice notes for probably like 7 months prior to the actual day. And then I had the lyrics and the Weird Club kind of theme to it. So I went into Anna and it was our first session together. And I was like, look, you might think I'm absolutely bonkers. So you wouldn't be wrong there. But I have this idea of writing a song about a weird club. And I was explaining to her the kind of community that I have of fans and how I wanted to celebrate them. And she literally was like, oh my God, yes, let's go for it. She bought the hype. She bought like the drama, the diva, and we just went for it and we wrote it in a day. And then I took the song away for a while and it didn't have the bit camera flash and strike pose in it, or it didn't have the middle eight. So I sat in my spare room, with my angry neighbor downstairs banging with a brush on the top, and I keep it down up there. And I wrote those two sections when I just felt celebratory.
What have the fans been reacting? What kind of response have you been receiving to it? Obviously, everyone wants to join the Weird Club.
Yeah. It's been great because from the years of going on tour saying welcome to the Weird Club, I'm now getting messages of people like, oh my God, I joined the Weird Club 2 years ago. Like, oh my God, I joined the Weird Club last year. I can't believe we now have a song together. And I'm like, this is exactly it. This is exactly why I've written the song. So it's great. And then I have other people like sending me photos of them in their amazing, like really unique outfits of like, can I be in the Weird Club? I'm like, absolutely.
The more the merrier, right?
Exactly. That's the one. The more the merrier. The more variety we have. Variety is the spice of life, girl.
We talked about the songwriting, but how much of a hand did you have on the production side of this song?
I think Jack McManus, who produced it, actually probably, if he could give me a little smack, I'm sure he would. I was probably very annoying for him because I'm very hands on in like all aspects of my music. So I knew exactly how this song needed to sound. I knew that I wanted to have like a dark, gritty element because we're celebrating, people that sometimes feel like they have to be underground. So I wanted to represent that in the kind of like dark, kind of more synth sounds. But I also knew that I wanted that pop polished sound of celebratory anthemic because we are celebrating our identities and our individuality. So I always knew exactly the sound that it should go by, but unfortunately I couldn't make it. So I just annoyed the head off Jack and got him to push all the right buttons. And here we have Weird Club. He was amazing though, the way I could explain it to him and how he sonically could really represent what I was saying.
Hey, with Weird Club out, is this a preview to an EP, a full album, or do you have just another single coming out here shortly by chance?
I do. There's no stopping me now, girl. I'm in the party mode. Weird Club is definitely like a taste of what's to come. Yes, so I suppose since my first album, I've been in a real celebrating me, celebrating life. So I brought out Freak, which was like a little taster, and then I brought out Weird Club, which is like her big sister, and the next single is going to be the even bigger sister. So it's definitely a gradual progression of getting weirder and wonderfuler. Yeah.
With it being Pride Month, I think this is the perfect anthem. Have you been receiving people sending you videos of them in drag or people celebrating their own weird club? We talked about what fans have said to you about what makes it to them, but have you been sort of experiencing this celebratory month? Because what does, well, I should ask you, what does it mean to you that people seem to have embraced this song and especially for Pride Month?
It does mean everything to me that people are, using the song to express themselves. And almost, I feel like with a lot of the videos that I have got, they're using certain points of the song, certain lyrics that it's like it's something that they've wanted to say, but maybe they haven't said it yet. So they're using this like audio to kind of almost say it for themselves, which I find is such an honor as an artist that you can like lend your voice to help them maybe project theirs a bit louder and a bit prouder. So I am very honored when I do get messages or like TikToks where I'm tagged and they're using my sound and they're getting ready for like their shows and there's feathers and glitter everywhere and they're so happy and you can see the pride in their faces and like you can see the sass and you can see like the confidence coming out of them. And it's amazing for an artist that your music can do that. That's why I make music, I share my journey, but it's also to help other people on their journey when they're going through, certain circumstances in life. So I'm very honored.
I'm so excited for you. And this must be such a fun song to play at your shows. What can fans expect from a live Lyra performance?
Well, this one I'm looking forward to performing it the next time I go on tour because I've never performed her yet. So I think it's going to be really good fun, especially because like have a little TikTok dance with a bit camera fashion strike pose. So I'm really looking forward to doing that because when people come see me, I can't dance to save my life, and I will openly say that on stage. So they'll get to see like even a little routine. So that'll be fun. And, a lot of them already know it. So I think it'll be a really collaborative moment where we can all do it together. I'm really looking forward to that moment. And this tour, I love being visual. I love being fun. I love a bit of drama. So every tour has like a different look. And actually, today was my first day sitting down and planning the look of this tour. And I'm very excited about it. So they're in for a really good, fun party.
I cannot wait. Are there some dream collaborations you have in mind, or maybe people you've thought about working with here shortly?
I would love to do some collaborations. It's something that I haven't really like dipped my toes in yet. So I've reached out to a few people. We're seeing what works, what doesn't work. Dream collaborator for a song like this. I'd love to do something with Sam Smith. I think he's fantastic. I love what he stands for. Um, or should I say they? Sorry, I should say that. I love what they stand for. I love the music that they represent, the music that they write. So that would be fantastic for me. Also, obviously, the Queen Bee, because as you probably know, I'm a massive fan of her. So if she could just let me borrow some glittery outfits and jump on stage, that'd be fine. That'd be fine with me.
I'd love a Lyra collab with Lady Gaga or Chapel Roan as well if I'm
Oh,
putting my hand up and volunteering some things too.
juicy. That would be so juicy.
What would you like to say to everyone who are fans and supporters of the beautiful music, the heartfelt music, the touching music you continue to make that represents so much of the people who feel unseen?
It really is up like down to the fans where I've got. Otherwise, I still be a girl who just loves writing music and wearing weird clothes every now and again. So it's really because of them that I've been able to really truly become Lyra and bring out an album. And that album going number one had everything to do with them. It was them that got me there. So thank you so much for believing in me, sticking with me. I know we've had a long road together, and a few people quit on me on the way, but there is a lot of people who have stood by me, and I really am grateful that they did because the fun has just begun.
Oh, I have no doubt. I cannot wait for her big sister single to come
Woo!
out.